Okay, good morning and welcome again, everybody. Welcome to this morning's presentation. As always, it's very good to have you here, to see so many new names and new faces that come on board this morning. We are always excited to come and share with you this business and this awesome opportunity. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bruce. I'll be conducting the presentation for you guys this morning. Okay, so a couple of house rules. Please just keep your mics muted for the duration of the presentation, please. If you do have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat box and I will have a look at it afterwards and give you my answers. And then we might, depending on time, also give you an opportunity to ask some questions where I will then open the microphones. Okay guys, we're going to start off this morning. We're going to start with a little video. So our company is Mining City, okay, and we specialize in Bitcoin mining and cryptocurrencies. Okay. So for those of you not familiar with cryptos and specifically Bitcoin, don't worry too much about it. We will touch on that topic, but we will also not spend too much time as we want to show you obviously what the business is about and how you can join. Okay, so we're going to start with a little video. The video is about our mining facility, the MineBest mining facilities up in Kazakhstan. You will see the white containers that actually houses our miners. And then you will also see how the guys are plugging in those little small computer boxes, the miners, into that facility. Then I will give you a quick introduction into both the companies, Mining City and MineBest, and then we will start cracking and I will take you through the rest of the business. Okay guys, so sit back, enjoy, and let's get things going. Okay, so just a quick glimpse of what the facility looks like up in Kazakhstan. Right, so guys, yeah, as I've mentioned, we will introduce you to the company. So we are part of Mining City, but also Mining City is in partnership with MineBest. Okay, so at the top there, you will see the CEO of MineBest, EL. So MineBest is actually the company that puts up all these big mining facilities across the world. Okay, so it's a technologically advanced infrastructure company specializing in cryptographic computing activities. So that facility belongs to MineBest, right? Then the CEO of Mining City is Greg, the CEO of Mining City. And guys, Mining City is actually gives myself and you the opportunity to actually mine some Bitcoin without having to give out a lot of money for the infrastructure and for the equipment and all that capital. Okay, so what we do through Mining City is we basically rent hash rate. We rent hash rate from the MineBest facilities in order to then mine Bitcoin and get rewarded for that on a daily basis. Okay, so I'm just going to read that first part of Mining City. It's an initiative to bring together people who want to unite their strength and increase their chance to mine Bitcoin. Guys, feel free to go and follow both these companies on social media. You just go and read up upon them to see what they're busy with, what they do, how much time and effort they are putting into expanding this business. Okay, so just do a bit of your own homework. It's also always good to just go and see for yourself what all of this is about. Then first and foremost, guys, I am not a financial advisor. I am in no way or means qualified to tell you what you need to do with your money. I'm simply going to present to you a business and an opportunity that's been working for myself and thousands of other people around the world. And then at the end of the day, if you are interested, we can assist you to become part of this family. Okay. So as I've mentioned, we are a company that specializes in Bitcoin mining. So what is Bitcoin? People, I'm not going to spend too much time, but in short, Bitcoin is a digital and global money system currency. So it is a currency just like the rand and the dollar. The biggest difference is it's all digital. Okay, so you will never hold a Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency in your hand. But as you know, we are already in the digital age, the digital era. because everything we do currently is digital, online banking, cell phone banking, swiping your cards at the store. You don't see your money go from one to the other. It's all digitalized, okay? It's a peer-to-peer technology, which means you can send money from anywhere in the world to the next person. All payments are recorded on a public ledger called the blockchain, okay? And the blockchain is basically like the internet for cryptocurrencies. And that is why they call Bitcoin cash for the internet. So as I've mentioned, you can send it from anywhere in the world. No bank can block payments or close your account, as we are cutting out the middleman and we are taking back control of our money. Okay, Bitcoin is global and not affected by any single country's financial situation or stability. So I've decided to put this in because people always ask us, they don't really understand what Bitcoin mining is, and I can almost promise you after this, you might also not know what exactly it stands for. So guys, that's why we say, just go and do some homework. Okay, but in short, let me read this for you. Bitcoin mining is a slightly misleading name, and it is. No one swings a pickaxe into rough stones in order to find additional Bitcoins. Bitcoin mining actually means adding more Bitcoins to the digital currency ecosystem. So how do new Bitcoins come into existence? All the additional Bitcoins have to be generated through a computational process called mining. You do it by letting your computer hardware calculate complex mathematical equations, which can be done at any given time of the day. Doing so enables you to become an integral part of the Bitcoin network, not only by securing the network through your dedicated hardware, but also by generating more coins to put into circulation. And this is exactly what the Minebest mining facilities do for us. Okay, so we don't need to go through all those headaches. We make use of their facilities in order for us to mine some coins. Right, so how can you participate and how can you get your hands on some Bitcoin? Right, guys, crypto wallets and exchanges. A crypto wallet is basically like a bank account for your cryptocurrencies, okay? So the most popular ones in South Africa is VALR, V-A-L-R, Luno, and then Altcoin Trader is a very good exchange for Bitcoin itself, right? Okay, if you're listening in from outside of the country this morning, you need to go find out what is the best wallet or exchange for your country in order for you to get your hands on some Bitcoin. So what happens is you basically download one of these apps. It's for free. You register on them. You then make it a beneficiary in your bank account. You can then send some money to that wallet, and in that wallet you can purchase some Bitcoin. And guys, then you can leave it there, let it grow, and then sell it for a profit. They call this process buy and hold, okay? Because people will buy the Bitcoin, they will hold on to it, and then they will sell it for a profit, which is not bad. A lot of people has made a lot of money through this process, but here's where we see the challenge in that. So as you might have seen or known, Bitcoin is on a very good upwards move at the moment. So let's say you have the money to purchase one Bitcoin today, and you can purchase a Bitcoin for 200,000 Rand, okay? So you purchase Bitcoin for 200,000 Rand, you hold on to it, the Bitcoin price spikes to 300,000, you then sell, you've made a very nice profit of 100,000 Rand. But guys, here's where the challenge comes in, is where or how do you now afford your next Bitcoin? Okay, you're either going to have to wait for the price to drop significantly, or you're going to have to use some of your profits to at least purchase some more Bitcoin somewhere. And that is why we say mining is so much more beneficial, because when we mine Bitcoin, it means that we are accumulating Bitcoin on a daily basis. Okay, so if you start mining today, a year from now, you will have a couple of Bitcoin or some Bitcoin at least in your wallet. And that is the whole idea and strategy behind mining, because you want to accumulate as much coin as possible over the next couple of years. So when the Bitcoin price then shoots up to 100,000 US dollars, okay, and you are sitting with 10, 20, 50 or 100 coins, well, you can do the calculation. It's a couple of million that will be sitting in your bank account. Right. So guys, our company, we specialize in two products, mainly Bitcoin. That's been around for about 12 years, and then the new coin, the super coin on the block, Bitcoin Vault, that was launched the end of November 2019. And you might have heard of people ranting and raving about Vault, and there's good reason for it. So for the sake of this presentation today, we will be talking about Vault only. Guys, and the reason for this is this is where the money maker, it's the money maker for us currently. Vault is the one that's producing at this stage. Okay, we do still mine Bitcoin, guys, but the profitable one currently is Vault. So we're going to stick to Vault for today's presentation because I can promise you that is what you will be looking for in any case. Okay, so just a little bit of a comparison between the coins for your information. So Bitcoin and Vault will both have only 21 million Bitcoin to be mined in their lifetimes. For Bitcoin itself, it's already mined about 18.5 million coins. So there's only between 2 and 3 million coin left to be mined. But the last coin will only be mined in the year 2140, which is over 100 years from now. How does that happen? So every 4 years, there's an event called the halving. So what the halving means is that it halves the amount of Bitcoin that gets generated in a block every 10 minutes. So the last halving took place in May of this year. So before May, the block generated 12.5 Bitcoins every 10 minutes. Then the halving happened. So here where we are today, the block is only generating 6.25 Bitcoin every 10 minutes, which means every 4 years, the coin gets lesser and scarcer. Because of the scarcity, the demand goes up, and obviously demand drives the price. Okay, so with Vault, exactly the same, 21 million Bitcoin. The biggest difference is Vault will be halved every 6 months. And the reason they are halving Vault every 6 months is because they want Vault to catch up with the Bitcoin price within the next 5 to 7 years. So it's a very aggressive strategy. And the way the coin has been performing up until now, it's well on its way to actually achieve that. Vault will also be one of the first or only cryptocurrencies that can reverse a transaction within 24 hours. And although Vault has got a lower price per coin currently, it does yield so much higher rewards for its miners. Okay, so guys, yes, let's go into Vault. Okay, as I've mentioned, we do Bitcoin as well, guys. So to give you an idea, what you're going to be seeing here with Vault, the rewards that you will be getting monthly, Bitcoin currently is about 7 to 8 times less than that. And that is why I decided let's just focus on Vault, because everyone coming into this business and wanting to become part of Mining City, go for Vault. Right, so if you want to talk about Bitcoin, we can take it offline and we can have another discussion about it. So Bitcoin Vault, because it is a new coin, it hasn't been approved, or it is not available yet on all the major exchanges. Okay, so the most popular ones currently is CoinEel, Liquid, and Chainx. Myself, I use CoinEel and Chainx, very good exchanges. Chainx is much easier because in Chainx you can actually withdraw your Vault from your Mining City account or your wallet into Chainx and then convert it directly into Rand. Okay. Guys, as the coin gains popularity towards the end of the year, we will be seeing it on the more of the major exchanges. So don't worry. I truly believe in a couple of months from now, we will see it on places like your Coinbase, Blockchain, Altcoin Trader, and so forth. Okay. I've decided just to put this graph in here to give you guys an idea of what happened with Vault over the last, or actually since inception, end of November, 1st of December last year. Guys, just look at that trend. Okay, so Vault was launched end of November for $1. It is currently sitting on almost $480, or it is sitting on $480 a coin. Okay, so that is the potential, guys. That is what Vault has been doing, and that is why all of us is so excited about this coin. Right, because the growth is extreme. It does fluctuate. It is still a currency, but it looks like it is definitely achieving the targets and the plan that they've put in place for this coin. Okay, so let's move on. If you want to start mining Vault, guys, if you want to get on board and you want to get a miner, this is what you need to do, and this is what our entry-level packages look like. Okay, so your primary at $300, your standard at $600, and your bronze at $1,200. So what your money goes for actually is you are renting hash rate. So for those of you that are familiar with hash rate is the speed at which that computer or miner generates Bitcoin for you. So the higher the hash rate, obviously the more Bitcoin gets generated. So you rent hash rate from the Minebase facilities for the next 3 years. Your contract period is 1,100 days. You will start mining 10 days after you've purchased your package. Okay, so the equipment that we use is a WhatsMiner M21S, and as you can see, there's the hash rate at the bottom. And then at the very last point, there is the binary points. Don't worry too much about binary points, people, because this business has got two sides to it. We are now only talking about the mining, and we will get into the binary side of things a bit later. So what are your returns for renting at hash rate currently? This is what you might be looking at. These are the estimated rewards that you can expect from renting hash rate for that specific package. Okay, so primary, you're looking at $50 a month, standard estimated at $100, and bronze $190 on a monthly basis. People, now please go and do your own calculations. If you want, go and see what you will be getting back from your bank if you put that same amount into an investment. Okay, you will see it doesn't come close. This is why all of us are so excited. This is why Vault is performing, and this is why the business is so healthy currently, is because of this. Okay, and as that Vault price goes up, obviously then the volume of your coin increases, and that is why your wallet is just getting fatter and fatter by the day. Then if you want to look at the bigger packages, we have silver $2,400, gold $4,200, and platinum sitting at $12,600. Now you will see there's a big increase in terahash, and that is why your returns on these packages are just so much higher. So silver, you're looking at estimated returns of $380, gold $670, and platinum $2,500 monthly returns. People, this is by doing nothing. You decide on what package you want, the miner mines for you, you get rewarded on a daily basis, and that is what you can be looking at, estimated on a monthly basis. Okay, so you can also start on one of the smaller packages, and you can always upgrade your package by just purchasing more packages in order to reach higher levels or higher packages like your silver, your gold, and your platinum. Because a gold, what makes up a gold package is basically a standard, a bronze, and a silver. If you have 3 of those, your account status will be gold. And if you can't afford to purchase platinum directly, if you have 3 gold packages in your account, that accumulates to a platinum. Okay. So people, yeah, I hope you're doing your calculations. I hope you're doing some sums. I hope you're getting excited, because returns like this you won't find anywhere else in the world currently. Okay. If you do know of somewhere you can earn the same, please give me a shout. We need to talk urgently, yeah, because there is always some room to make more money. Okay, right guys, then crypto debit cards. We are still waiting for these cards. It has been in the plans for quite some time, but we're pretty sure we will see these come on board in the next couple of months, and they will be available to Mining City people only. Okay, Mining City members. So what's nice about this card is you can actually transfer your cryptocurrency directly from Mining City onto this card. Okay, and you can travel with this card anywhere in the world, and you can swipe it, and it will automatically convert your crypto into the currency of the country that you are in at that stage. Right. Okay. People, it also means that you now don't have to move your crypto through your bank account, and I think I don't need to really tell you the benefits that goes and it is associated with that process. So as soon as this becomes available, I'm pretty sure there will be some kind of communication on the groups, and yeah, we are all excited for these cards to eventually show up. So if you want to rent a machine, if you want to start mining, what you do is you need to decide what package you want to start with. Okay, you purchase your package, you start mining in 10 days time, you get daily Bitcoin mining payouts, as I've mentioned, because you get rewarded on a daily basis. People, this is 100% passive income. You do nothing. Okay, there's no maintenance plan, and you pay once and never again, unless if you want to purchase more packages or upgrade your current package, but you can also do that from the rewards that you gain through the mining system. Okay, so that's the first part of the presentation, the mining part of it. Now we're going to move on to the second part. Okay, guys, the second part of our business is what we call building your business, or a more popular or common name, network marketing. Okay, now it isn't compulsory, but I would highly recommend that you try your hands on building the business, because the miner, as I've mentioned, is more of a long-term investment. You want to accumulate as much coin over the next 3 to 5 years through your mining, and then when that coin vault is also sitting on $7,000 to $8,000 per coin, guys, and you might be sitting with 300 coins in your wallet. Go and do that calculation, okay? No one's going to say no to a couple of $1,000,000 like that. If you want to decide to try your hands on network marketing to make quicker and faster and even more money, people, really try this out, okay? And before you tell us, but you are not a networker, you can't speak to people, you actually do it on a daily basis, okay? Because whenever you see a special at a shop, you go and you tell your friends and family about it, okay? You are marketing for that company. The only difference is they will not pay you for it, whereas Mining City will actually reward you for marketing the business. So let's get started, guys. So if you decide to try your hands on this site or on the building the business, you will have 5 additional income streams. This is all over and above your mining. Remember, the miner is mining. This is all over and above this. Full share bonuses, $200 cycle bonus, $10 team matching bonus. There are repurchases and also ranks in the company, and there are obviously benefits that comes with those ranks as well. So let me run you through all of these very quickly. The full share bonuses. So when you become a member of Mining City and you tell other people about it and you bring them into the company, okay, for the first 5 people that you bring in, they will automatically be placed in your team A. Okay, doesn't matter where they go into the structure, they will be placed in team A and you will get rewarded 5% bonus on the value of the package that they purchase. Then from your 6-person up to infinity, right, you will be rewarded 10% of the value of the package that they purchase, which means if you bring in a gold package today, that same evening, if you are on a gold status yourself, you will get $420 paid into your wallet. Then you will see these little guys with the yellow jackets. Those are not safety officers. Those are what we call business builders. They are people like myself and my team who actually make a living out of this business. So you need to have at least 1 builder in your team A and 1 builder in your team B in order to qualify for these bonuses. Okay, let's move on. Guys, so this is what your binary tree looks like, okay? So this is a structure that is used all over the world in any organization or any company, whether it's corporate or government, it doesn't matter. That is how you put out the structure for any business. You have your CEO on top, your board of directors, your managers, and then your workers at the bottom. So in this business, obviously you are the CEO of your business, you sit on top. So in order for you to generate $200 cycle, which we call a cycle, what you need to have is, or what the system requires, is for you to have 5 credits on your left and 5 credits on your right-hand side. Okay, because remember you have a left leg of your binary and you have a right leg of your binary. Okay, so where do these credits come from? If you see on the right-hand side on top here, each package has a certain amount of credits associated with it. So for the sake of this exercise, let's use a gold package that is 7 credits. Okay. So let's say you manage to place a gold on your left and a gold on your right. Then you'll get those 7 credits that comes to sit on your left and your right. That evening the system comes, it will take the 5 and the 5 that it requires. You will be left with a balance of 2 on each side and you will generate a $200 cycle. Okay, so each time you manage to have 5 on each side, you will generate $200. How this also works and what is nice about it, guys, is it doesn't matter if that is 100 levels deep, as long as everyone is in that same structure, and if that people sit on your left hand side, if someone at the bottom there places a gold, those 7 credits will work its way up through the system. Everyone in that structure will benefit from it. So for example, look at this yellow gold spill over here on the left hand side. Okay, so if someone like me comes and I see you've got an opening in your structure, and I put a gold spill over here, a gold package here, the person on top of me or a person on top of him on his or her right hand side gets that 7. The person on top of them gets 7 on their left hand side, and you get the 7 on your left. Okay, so that is how everyone benefits. And as your structure grows and people start bringing in people, and you never know who you bring into this business, guys, once you have those builders and they start working for you, you and the rest of the team everyone benefits from each other. And that is why it's so important that the team works together. Okay. So I hope you understand. I hope this is clear, because I know people always have questions about the binary and the cycles. It doesn't matter where you place people in that binary, guys. Don't worry about your team A or team B. The system does it automatically. Okay. As long as you build your structure and you accumulate credits in order for you to cycle. So before we move on, just a last example. Let's say you have a builder on your left leg, and that builder is working hard and you are accumulating credits. And let's say you sit with 20 credits on your left, but you only sit with 1 credit on your right. Where are you going to be focusing on? Yes, you're going to be focusing on your right-hand side, because you've got enough credits left. You need to get now credits right in order for you to generate those cycles. Okay, let's move on. How many times per day can you cycle? Guys, and this is where rankings come into play. And we will talk a bit more about rankings at the end of the presentation. But let me just show you the benefits of climbing ranks if you decide to build a business, right? So when you purchase a standard package or higher, you are automatically a citizen. And citizens can cycle up to 4 times a day, which accumulates to $800 on a daily basis. Okay, so let's say you make enough credits in one day to cycle 8 times. But you are only on a citizen, you will only get the 4 cycles. So 4 times $200, the rest you will lose, it will go back into the system. That is why it's important for you to climb ranks, because then you can cycle more. Okay, so as you can see, the higher you go in rank, the higher or the more times you can cycle. So our governors in the company can cycle up to 14 times per day, which accumulates to $2,800. For the South African people, that is a lot of money, and we actually have people in the business that achieve this on a daily basis. Okay, so let that head start spinning, because we are talking big money. Then the third income stream, binary team matching bonus. What this basically is, people, is let's say you have 5 credits left, but only 4 credits on your right hand side, which means you are 1 credit short of a cycle. And someone like me comes and I assist you with that credit. I place someone in your right tree in order to give you that credit so that you can cycle. Then the system awards me an additional $10 for helping a team member to cycle. So if you manage to assist 3 team members to cycle, you will get rewarded with an extra $30. Okay. Then repurchases. That's how the repurchases work. Okay. If you now purchase your miner, you have an opportunity to go and set your miner on a certain percentage of repurchase. So let's say 20%. If you set it on a 20%, it means that 80% of the rewards that you get will come into your wallet and 20% will go back into the system. Okay. Once that 20% that goes back has accumulated to 1% of your package value, your team A will get 10% rewarded and your team B will be rewarded with 20%. Now, it's not a lot, guys. It's 30 cents, 60 cents, $1, $2, depending on what package you're on. But as you now grow your business and your structure, you might be sitting with 10 or 20 pages of this on a daily basis. When you then start adding up $1s and $2s and $3, it becomes a lot of money. Okay. Staying on the repurchases, what also happens is once that 20% that goes back into the system has accumulated to 1% of your package value once again, the system automatically opens up for you an additional mining share of 1,100 days. So you will get an extra 3 years worth of mining. Okay. So let's say that the system opens up for you an extra share every 2 or 3 months. It means that you can extend your mining over the initial 3 years. But people currently, we are advising or telling, or what we do, our strategy is we're keeping, because that is how we've been instructed by the companies, the CEO of the companies, is we are keeping our miners on a 0% so that all the rewards comes to us, and we will just stick to our 3-year contract. If that elapses, we will just purchase more miners and start mining again from the start. But you have the option to do this, okay? So that is why we're presenting it. But currently, most of us is keeping it on a 0%, but we can talk about this once you come into the business. We can talk about the pros and the cons of actually having it on a repurchase. Okay, guys, we're almost done. Just bear with me another 2 or 3 slides. Okay, this is just an example for showing you a screenshot of someone's wallet. This is a gold package, a gold wallet, and this is what the person achieved in only 1 day. And this is to show you the potential in the business for mining and building and for doing the network marketing side. Okay, this is the potential, guys. But for that day, the 7th of July, they mined $22.80, and their commissions and cycles that came through accumulated to $309, which makes it a total of $331 for the day. For the people in South Africa, that accumulates to 5,600 Rand on 1 day. Guys, it's not to say you're going to achieve this on a daily basis, but you can. This is an example of what can be achieved if you actually work the system. So you can decide if you want to work the system so that you can make 5,000 Rand weekly, which will give you an extra 20,000 a month, which I'm pretty sure can help a lot and make a difference in a lot of people's lives. But people, even 5,000 Rand extra a month can make a big impact in some households. Okay. And believe me when I tell you that some people do this on a daily basis and more. But I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to leave some up to the imagination. But guys, this is the potential. If you decide that you want to try your hands on building the business, believe me, the opportunities are endless. The sky is the limit, and you will not believe what you can actually achieve through this company or through this business. Okay, let's get cracking. Let's start finishing up. So guys, the ranks, as I've mentioned, when you buy a standard package or above, you are automatically a citizen. In order for you to then become a builder, you need to yourself sponsor 5 citizens under your referral link, and you and your team needs to have a combined sales volume of $12,000. Okay, so you and your team. When you then want to become a city developer, you need 3 city builders in your team and a sales volume of $60,000. So in short, guys, what it means is if you want to get promoted to the next rank in the business, at least 3 of your team members below you needs to also jump to the next rank, and you need to achieve that sales volume in order for you to move up. Okay, it's as easy as that, and that is where you and your builders need to have a chat, because you need to teach them the ropes, you need to learn them, you need to teach them how to duplicate things in order for them to go out and find builders of their own, because that at the end of the day, as I've mentioned, can just boost your business so much more. Then you have your city managers, your chief managers, and your city mayors. These are some of the highest ranks in the company, and you will see that the sales volumes are getting higher and higher. Your city mayors needs to have 3 city chief managers in their team and a sales volume of $10 million. And then the company decided, let's take it one step further, and they included another rank called the governor. Now look at this, people. The governor has got 3 city mayors in his team, and they have an accumulative sales volume of $100 million. Okay. So these are not people that sit back and wait for success and money to come to them. They actually go and grab it. They've got massive teams and structures under them. They've been working the system. They've been coaching their teams to duplicate what they know, and that is how they actually achieve these ranks. We have a couple of people sitting on this rank currently, and believe me when I tell you, these people can actually go and retire today, and they will never have to work again in their lives. Okay. So let's move on. That was the rankings. Now just the bonuses, guys. We are almost done. 2 slides. Okay, so when you become, or when you get promoted to the next rank, the company also rewards you with a once-off bonus for achieving the next rank. Okay, so when you become a builder, you get rewarded with Bitcoin to the value of $100. Developer, they will give you Bitcoin or reward you with Bitcoin to the value of $250. Managers, $3,500. And you get a Mindbest Smile S1 phone to the value of another $1,000. Guys, this is where things now really get juicy. Okay, look at this, your chief managers. Once you become a chief manager, you will be rewarded a once-off bonus of $50,000 or a vehicle to that same value, a vehicle of your choice to that same value. So you can decide the cash or the car. Okay. Mayors, a once-off check of $100,000, or once again a vehicle for that same value. And then your governors, a check of $350,000, or they can decide to have an apartment anywhere in the world for that same value. Okay. Now, people, if this alone doesn't motivate you to work hard, to build a business and to grow, I don't know what will, because those bonuses themselves, as I've mentioned, can make a big difference in a lot of people's financial situation. I mean, a chief manager, $50,000 for us people in South Africa accumulates to, I think, close to about 850,000 Rand as a once-off bonus. Okay, no one is going to say no to a check like that. Great. So, guys, that was us. That was our presentation for this morning. So we always leave you with, what is your picture of a wealthy life? What is your why? What is the reason you listened into this presentation this morning? All of us has got different things, different dreams, and a different why. You need to decide why you would like to do this. Okay. Do you want to become financially free? Do you want to be traveling the world? Or do you just want to make an extra income, start something on the sideline, and have an extra 2,000 or 5,000 Rand a month? That is up to you. It's your choice. But I can promise you, if you decide to work hard and you listen to your uplines and you duplicate what they do, believe me when I tell you, earning 6 figures a month in this business is very possible. Okay. So you and only you need to decide if you want to try your hands on the business side of Mining City. Do you want to go in there and make an extra 5 grand a month, an extra 100,000 a month, or maybe even an extra $1 million a month? The choice is up to you. We are here to assist. Believe me, it works for us. Okay, and that is why we are sharing this opportunity in this business with people like you, because we want to assist people to change their lives, because people, we are motivated and we are excited to see how people has actually changed their lives by joining Mining City. And if you listen to some of these testimonies, believe me, it will bring a tear to your eyes, because people has actually changed their lives in a matter of a year to 2 years. From being people that worked in gardens to now being 1 million Rand a month earners. Okay. So let that sink in. We can talk a little bit about that. People, thank you so much once again for joining us. If you enjoyed what you listened to this morning, if you are excited, if you want to find out more, if you want to then join the business, please contact the person who invited you to this presentation this morning, okay, or who referred you. Alternatively, you're more than welcome to get in touch with myself. My name is Bruce. My contact number is 079-525-1293, or you can reach me on bruce@cryptocity.co.za. Please note that we have these presentations bi-weekly. Okay, so we do one-on-ones as well, but this type of a presentation happens bi-weekly, Wednesday evenings at 7 and Saturday mornings at 9 o'clock. And guys, also feel free to go and follow us on social media. These type of presentations do get recorded, and it is available on our YouTube channel, on our Crypto City YouTube channel, so you can go and actually watch these videos again if you want to. Okay,